Good evening and welcome to Central News for Friday the 8th of June. I'm Katrina McKinley. In today's news, researching the impacts of climate change on farms in New Zealand has given University of Waikato PhD student Electra Kaloga a unique insight into farming management practices. Rebecca says the exciting part starts now as she talks to farmers about the impacts they observe.
Well, the next and probably the most interesting bit is to go and talk to the case study farmers about the modelling results, and also I want to combine the process of talking to farmers and getting a really good idea of what they want out of their system, what their goals are, and how adapting to climate change can contribute to that, and how the modelling work can contribute to that. So not everything can be included in the model, and I think it's really important to get a much more integrated picture. So, and also I'm going to go and ask the farmers what they would like me to run in the model next. So I think it's that's going to be the really exciting bit for me, to see what it actually means for the farmers and what it's likely to contribute on the ground.
Problem Gambling Foundation New Zealand is strongly supporting the Gambling Harm Reduction Amendment Bill, currently before Parliament, in the hope it will regulate the number of pokie machines. Councillor Cheryl Smith says pokies are one of the most destructive forms of gambling, and Problem Gambling Foundation desperately wants to see action against them.
What we're wanting is for the funding distribution that comes from the losses that are generated by pokie machines to be distributed differently, because at the moment the current system is open to abuse and it's riddled with rorts.
Former New Zealand Idol contestant Jessie O'Brien has taken on a new solo project, with the first song due to be released late June. The local musician says it has been a long time coming and he can't wait to release new music.
I've got a new project called the Darkroom Project, which essentially is a solo effort, but I've sort of brought some people in on that. It's the first time I've ever really focused on songs that have been just me, come from just me, and at the end of this month, 30th of June, I'm releasing my first video and my first single, so it's pretty exciting. The song's called Another Time, and I've recorded it with Hope, Failure, Misery Records, and it's cool. I'm really excited about it.
Marmite fans may only have to wait a few short months until the popular kiwi spread is back on Bay of Plenty shelves. Stocks have been depleted since earthquake damage closed the sanitarium factory in Christchurch, following another event in the Garden City at about Christmas last year. Owner of Mount Maunganui New World, Alan Rudkin, says the store expects the jars of gold will reappear on food store shelves later this year. It is understood that production at Sanitarium is set to commence in July. Alan says he hopes to see Marmite back on the shelves by August or September. Time to check out the region's weather. Sunny skies with a fresh westerly for Tauranga today and a high of 16. Made the Bay of Plenty the place to be to finish off a wet week. The weekend isn't looking too bad. In the Waikato, rain eases to a few showers, your high 14 from 4. Tauranga, occasional showers clear later in the day, your high is 15 from 5. Coming up after the break, Kezia is in Hamilton finding out about the Waikato Regional Council's environmental grants. She then delights her taste buds with the chef's night out before sliding into the landslips along the Waikato River. Join me and Kezia after the break.